to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're on the way.
There's Lamine Yamal, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of free kicks.
Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out. Well played. Messi. Cafu. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome. Oh, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. And he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer goal.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Bergkamp. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Nelson makes the interception. So, Chip, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
This is Batistuta. Batistuta has been caught there. It's a foul. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta. Good ball, good take. Zanetti crosses. Decent chance! He scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. There's a sharp little ball here. He goes one through. Oh, just a keeper now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A bit of hills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picks his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And the shots! And the comeback is complete! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it directly and finished it off sumptuously.
But I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Milan leading now. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line now. A lot of chase and a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And here's Danny Olmo. Yamal. Alexander Arnold. And it's Alexander Arnold. Yamal. Schneider. And he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he's running through. Real chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise. And the finish! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Oh, what's he done? Oh, the keeper's been wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good chance! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change in mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Eric Garcia. This is the shot. He's picked his way through. Bergkamp. And here's Danny Olmo. Aguero. That's a decent ball. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him. It's loose ball now. There's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Oh, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And this is Shevchenko. And that is wildly off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. He's found a way through. Cafu. Through. And that's gone loose. Let's cut you. Tries to think it. A header! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Eric Garcia clears without hesitation. Aguero finds himself offside.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Silvash. Great vision. Cute ball now. How can he reach it?
Oh, really well played.
Swings it across. Touch on. Is there, and he can get that clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bergkamp. Now it's Yamal. Oh, enjoy this time. Zanetti. It's not, and it's been given away. Oh, he's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Just 1 minute now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Clinical, just clinical. Tries a shot. And now, oh, what has happened here? Cross goes in there. Danny Olmo. Hazard.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Hauser is always scanning the pitch for targets. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Astagfirullah,
That seems to be the plan.
Rich Snyder. Yamal. Very gears onto this. That's been drilled in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Milan do have a chance to counter here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Spread neatly. Danny Olmo. Yamal.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now.
They're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question there is whether they can sustain it.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. They're urging him to shoot. Cafu. And this is Messi. Right back. Kochu. Has a look and plays it forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's backhand! And that could come back to haunt them.
Bergkamp was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots of changes. And he's managed to get rid. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Just the keeper in is what saves the shoot.
Isso aí, parece que um carro que udah ada.
That is a little undercooked. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That pass isn't the best. He's going to be disappointed with that. We'll see. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the plastic to do it.
Cafu plays it in. That's an excellent interception. He's having a hit! And that's another fine save. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. approaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spread passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Royce. Great ball if he can get there. Just the keeper, Nunez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with the corner. There first. They've played it short. Aguero!
Mali
It's
na.
rather wayward.
Awal.
Cafu. There's good about this. Oh, good spread.
Woo!
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Royce. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good determined running there, but not back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Schneider. And again. Oh,
Again.
save from the keeper.
Snyder is offering a right smile there.
That should get the job done. Liverpool has the chance to go the other way. Kuchu. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, the other side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nicely aimed pass. He won't be happy with that one. Kuchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they amounted to nothing so far.
Kuchu. And here's Saviola.
Super.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Saviola. Darwin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got a side. Shot a goal! There it is! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
But from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Liverpool are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Real chance!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great balls, good eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go with better, possibly.
Darwin. fabulous. Yamal is flagged
Tuh.
offside.
Kok bisa?
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And here's Kochu. Schneider. Schneider purring through the gears. That's a nicely shaped ball. Silvesh kept his eye on it, and he's there. Silvesh is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, good looking ball. Threads one in. And well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fernandez. Oh, well played. Well sorted out. Yamal. And here's Saviola. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Proving pass. That's Saviola. That is great defending, so alert. Royce. And he was quick to react. So, temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Walah.
Now it's Royce. That looks a cracking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's going all the way! Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
There's Kochi. Great ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's been hooked away. Oh, expected better, and so did he. Knocks it into space. Chance here to counter. Look at the space here. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's an imaginative pass. He's picked his shapes to shoot. And no mistake. And the comeback is complete. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they clean up? Or even better, can they get another?
Has a look up. A header! That's another chance. Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's
Takes a shot! It's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a
Yeah.
lovely moment.
Liverpool cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Tapi
Zanetti. Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ball has bounced loose now. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Messi. Lovely feet. Royce. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Fernandez. He is through here. That's good play. Aguero. Aguero gets flagged offside.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Right out towards the right wing. There's a sharp little ball here. And here's a corner. Good chance.
apa ya?
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's got with that. And here's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ih,
Pirlo. Now it's Aguero. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well for his man. And we've seen that early. He's a certain sixth sense. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
And the shots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Pirlo with the short one. This time, surely! Oh, he's going to get himself offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. He has found the way through. And again. And that's it. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, the stamina is called into question now, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Stojkovic. Now it's Darwin. No, he wasn't going to let him pass. Haaland, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.